Games where they've been out of position, they've been caught out of position, where they don't seem to be at the sharpest, the movement is not as crisp, and that affects the whole team. So for Barcelona to win, they have to play really well, and they're not doing that at the moment.
Into that side tonight from the team that played against Real Sociedad last week come Castro and Ayoce. And Barcelona's lineup obviously not as strong as it could be this evening, but still has the MVP up top with Pedro, Messi.
I think he plays really well. He loves to get forward. He's short, but very, very quick, and he's improved immensely over the season, getting better each game, taking points off Barcelona and Real Madrid this season. Here comes Lionel Messi.
Poor ball from Insue. Messi breezed past Nunes almost as if he wasn't there at the cover.
Well, but this is a special forward line that Barcelona got, and this is one on the ball, Messi.
He's got a bit of a problem in the centre of the pitch, but Barcelona not worrying too much about that at the moment. Messi held up by Ruben. Still Messi. Who's captaining Barcelona for the very first time in the league tonight, has done once before in the cup, offsiding his shoulder of the last defender.
Rising his chances, at least half a yard, maybe too far to see.
There's Messi.
Good tackle.
It's Iniesta. Fed on towards Pedro. There's Messi. He's trying to get himself into the game. Instead to go to the Mestalla to play Valencia.
It's a great game.
Real Madrid just him. This time he can't get a foot on a good ball from Maxwell. This is Villa. And Messi fizzed at his feet quickly, and that was an all with Messi.
And Nunez puts it out.
Messi's corner. Look, the more promising going forward. Barcelona yet to really create anything. You don't often say that after 25 minutes of a game. Here's Adriano. Wants it on that left foot. Better pass, good run this from Messi. Ruben had to stay diligent in his defending.
He's done well, Ruben, I have to say. Well, Messi thinks it should have been a corner kick, but linesman's... Let's have a look, see. Oh, it's a corner kick.
Here's Messi to get beyond Ruben, who stuck out a long and effective leg there to... Good play in a tight spot there from Villa. Taken on by Messi. He's got it back and shoots over. Lovely interchange there. Villa started it, Messi took it on, linked with Iniesta, and that was Barcelona at their best, but not the finish.
Easily the best piece of play of the game. Lovely little 1-2, as you say, with Iniesta. And Lionel Messi will be disappointed, Kevin, he hasn't hit the target. He's leaning back, he's looking to put it in the top corner. Pep thought it was him. He was coming out of the dugout. But again, that's the best we've seen from Barcelona after half an hour.
Here's Messi. From Jean-Victor. Messi. Iniesta. Taken on by Messi, looking for Iniesta. Got a shooting check. Just one or two little signs that Barcelona are beginning to warm to the task, but still agree with Jerry's earlier observation about the absent Xavi, the sorcerer-in-chief, the orchestra of this great team. Here's Keita, gets his chance because of Xavi's absence. That's brilliant pass, and Messi makes it 1-0. Well, who needs Xavi? That was a brilliant improvisation from Seydou Keita. Messi was alive to it. And a typical impish finish for his 42nd goal of the season, his 26th in the league. And Barcelona lead on the island of Mallorca.
A goal comes from nothing, Kevin. Absolutely nothing. And all credit to Seydou Keita, because I'm looking to see how he's going to put a pass in, and he just slips it up in the air over the last defender. Messi's on the end. If the ball's allowed to bounce, should never be allowed to bounce like that. And as Dudo Awate sort of hesitates, he heads it over the top of him. But I just feel in the last 10 minutes, Barcelona, and particularly Messi, as we can see again here, come to life. He gets one touch on it, which is really important, and I think that bamboozles a little bit of Ruben. He can't touch him, otherwise it's a penalty, and then he lobs the goalkeeper, Dudo Awate. Clever, clever goal from the best player in the world.
Yeah, I think if he doesn't get that touch, Jerry, with his chest, I think the chance doesn't open up for Messi.
Absolutely, but he's spontaneous. He makes these decisions on the run at pace, and I think that's what confused the defenders. He's taken an important touch that takes it away from Ruben, hesitates from the goalkeeper, and then he just improvises and he headed it over the top. Well, there it is, that little delicate touch, and there's the touch from the other angle. You can see, Kevin, that's so important to Messi creating the chance, and he's just a magician.
Here's Messi again.
Brilliant here. Unbelievable play, and we're seeing the first goal for Messi. There's an important touch, there's the header, but it could have been 2-0. I tell you, Kevin, that was great play from Maxwell, and the pass was just asking and inviting to be put in the back of the net.
Here's Villa. It's got through to Messi. And Nunez there to...
That's what I mean there, Kevin. On his left foot, could he not just stuck it in?
Messi. Pedro stayed down after the challenge. This is Maxwell. And Mallorca felt that Messi lost it. Keita. Messi. Lovely ball, instant control from Iniesta. The first half, where Barcelona really struggled to find their A game for the first half an hour. But a Messi goal is the difference at half-time. Barca 1-up.
Well, you know how good Messi is. If you were in any doubts how good Xavi is, you're seeing it in the first half.
Big Mallorca, saw how far de Guzman pushed up there, right into the Barcelona penalty area. Another. This is Messi, edged on here to Villa, who's trying to return it to Messi. Patient build up this. Now Messi explodes into action and almost found a way past Ruben, the ricochet kind to Awate.
Well, he's got past 2 or 3 of them. The fourth one stopped him, Kevin, and he is really in form tonight. He's superb skills past Nunez, and he comes inside Ayotte, and it's the last.
Busquets. Messi, easy pass onto his left. This is Maxwell. Away by. Room here for Messi. Adriano's made a great run, but Messi for once didn't see the full picture there. Barcelona seeking their second treble in 3 seasons under Guardiola. If he is successful, 11 trophies in 3 seasons. Villa is onside, got away from Awate. This will be 2-0, David Villa. Well, they haven't got behind the Mallorca defence too many times tonight. But on the 2 principal occasions they have, Messi and Villa have punished the Islanders, and it's 2-0 to the league leaders.
Well, again, it's similar to the first goal that we see again. Here's David Villa. I think it's Ayotte is standing with him, and he's trying to let him go. You can't do that. And there's a player on the far side as well, I think, who plays him on, Stenderos. And that's
niggled out by Iniesta. Now Messi. Away from Nunez. Villa. Looking again for Messi, and that was easy for Keita. Messi. Iniesta. But in 2009, Pinto was the regular cup goalkeeper and played in the final. At the Mestalla against Athletic Bilbao, so we'll certainly be hoping to do so in April against Real Madrid. This is Keita. Shot, a brilliant goal! What a fantastic hit from Pedro! Wow, one to take your breath away.
We've had Pep Guardiola say before, only Messi is a better finisher in training than this boy, and you can see why. Have a look at this. Wow, what a strike. It does everything except loop the loop. Inside, right foot.
They call them the MVP these days. Most valuable players indeed.
Stands for Messi, Villa and Pedro. Certainly very valuable to Barcelona, those three. But I'm sure Arsene Wenger will be watching the game and he'll say with Pat Rice that there are opportunities and there's areas that they can capitalise on, and I think Pinto is one of those positions if obviously Victor Valdez isn't fit. Great play.
There's Messi.
He strikes to the ball with a lot of power and in the centre of the ball, but top spin, and as it's gone up over the top of the head of the goal. Points in the bag, saves some of the legs of the star players, and you don't see him taking Messi off though, do you? He doesn't want to come off any time.
There's Messi. No rest for him yet. Busquets. Nicely, Messi and Iniesta. Here's Messi. Keita, a good game. Messi, who's working back hard as ever at 3-0.
That's the point I was making earlier. Wants to play, wants to defend. Starts from the front defending.
Good advantage played by the referee. Early pass on here for Bojan. Messi has seen it. Can keep this move alive. Second division, normally it was the top three who went up automatically. Now only the top two and the third, fourth, fifth, sixth will play off. And it's not necessarily those positions either, because Villarreal B and Barca B are in the second division,
up, so
and they can't go up.
Yeah,
so
they promote
away. Messi. Almost a minute of the two added on, has a lap. Messi, Villa and Pedro on the mark again.
Yeah, the MVP strikes are even spelling it out for us. They managed to do it in order tonight. Messi, Villa, then Pedro.